Hey folks, I'm HP, this is Dr. Pink, and today's topic is a orange country blues. So what's that? I'll give a short example about that one. Yeah, that was a very short example how it works. I'm going to try to explain to you the basics behind it, the method, and then you can start to become creative with all that stuff. So, to understand the whole thing, we need to understand the chords. It's in D, and I'm playing the D5 chord basically. This one here in the 3rd fret, 2nd fret, but with the open A string. Gives a more fatter sound. And the G5 chord here in the 3rd fret, and also the A major chord. Now, coming to the melody or to the improvisation. Since it's in D major and it's a country blues, to get this country style mood, as you can hear, we are using the D major scale. And I would suggest that if you don't know it by now, that you learn the D major scale, which starts here and in the same position as you're playing the chords. So, here, 5th fret, 2nd, 4th, 5th, 2nd, 4th, 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 2nd, 3rd, 5th. This is basically the D major scale in this position. What also is very helpful, that you can play the D major scale or the D major pentatonics here up in the 7th fret, which would be this one here. See? This is the second main position where you can add some fill-ins. Now, there's a main theme which is played is this one here. And the main melody. So we start in 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 7th, 5th, 3rd, 2nd, and then G. And since we don't play the A string and the E string, you just can grab it in the 3rd fret. Don't play the A string or the G5 chord as you like, but we're using both. And the melody comes again, 0, 2, 3, 5, 3, 0. But now we grab here in the 4th fret instead of open because we have more variations on the articulation. So, see, coming here on the 2nd fret, and now we add the D5 chord. So, So this is the main thing which is happening. Now we're adding some cool fill-ins. Depending on your playing level, you can make it more hard or more sophisticated or more easy. The easiest way to make variations is that you make slight variations on the melody. So that would be something like this. Instead of slight variations. Now here comes the idea. Now since we're ending the melody here now, here on the D in the 3rd fret, we adapt the chord, which before it was the G like this, but since this is the last note of the melody, we are taking this chord. And now we have a variation on that. Now I made other variations on the melody based on the D major scale which I showed in the previous. That one here. So. And the main rule is if you make any variations on the chord, not on the chords, on the melody, you adapt the chord to the last note of the melody you have played. As an example, if we make the melody something like this, starting like this, based on the D major scale. So this is the last note, so we adapt the chord. In this case, the G will be like this, and you have the top note is the last note of the melody. See? And now it sounds pretty much inside and sophisticated. Now, since this is the last note of the melody, you need to adapt the chord as well. Either you make this one, the normal D, or what I would do, here this one is 7, 7, 5, 4, so. See how it really gets smooth and works inside of each other. That's the main trick behind it, and the more things or the more gimmicks you know, the better of course it is. And you don't need to always follow that rules. As an example, see, I made a lick here like a country lick in the D major pentatonics. That was pretty easy one here. 7, 9, 7, 9. Bending, and now the pinky comes here as a bar. Release it and come back to 7. Now you can go back to this, or what I did. This is more sophisticated. We play a D, this is the last note, then sus, we release the sus, and make kind of arpeggiated chord. This is a D major chord, but we start up here. So it will be. See, it works like this. That's more harder stuff, but it also works well. So. Now in this case, the last note, as I said before, the last note was here the D, but I didn't end up on the D with the chord, but I make this figure. But at last I came to the D which I played before. So that's the main trick, how you work out orchestral stuff. And then this way it starts sounding inside and sophisticated. Another cool trick which you can do is make hold or let ring notes. Like if you're staying in position here, as a variation, instead of playing the melody like this, you play it like this. So I made a let ring effect. So 2, 3, 5, and now I hold this note. So I have this trick here. Or you can make the melody as double stops, which is also cool. See, very cool. Also as a variation, but you always keep on the main theme, and this gives kind of a red line through the entire piece. You cannot play totally outside the main theme. You somehow need to relate to the main theme that it gets cool. So putting all together sounds a little bit like this. something like this. I also use the A chord, of course, to some kind finish up the entire line. Now some, let's say, philosophical notes, since it's called the Orange Country Blues. Try to get in a relaxed orange mood. I mean, there are no rules how you create the tempo or how you make the phrasing of the melody. You can make the melody like stiff, like. That's a different color than a relaxed orange. This is something which cannot really be taught. It's your personal view, how you want to get into orange or this country thing, and try to stay relaxed and listen to the music, feel each note. You also could play the melody like, also play like this. First time you make it with a slide, second time with the bending. Now I highlighted the high note to give it like a sweet touch. Or you can make it. That's more angry orange. Yeah, stuff like this, and it's about music and it's about technique. So try to feel what you're playing. You don't need to, especially in stuff like this, you don't need to play a lot of notes. You need to feel what you're doing. That's what it's all about in music, and which few people sometimes forget. Just feel it. See? Or you can make like this tremolo effect. You don't need a chorus, you can make the chorus yourself. See? Or a tremolo effect. This is kind of natural chorus effect. You can make it more sweet, more soft. Yeah, stuff like that. So that was it. Me and Dr. Pink are signing off, and keep that orange horse riding. Yeehaw!